Hi Neil, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson today. So as we take the club away here, for me the club just works a little bit too inside the line. So we can see here as your hands going back here, we can see where the club head is slightly too inside. If we look at this guy here on the right, Matt Every, we see his club head stays a lot more outside of his hands. And two, if we look at his hands are in line or in front of his feet line or in the middle of his chest or just outside of his chest, where yours are definitely in the middle of your chest. So we can see your hands are going way back, much more inside. What it's going to cause, Neil, is going to cause a very short, deep swing. So when we get to the top of the swing here, we can see the hands are almost behind the body. If we look at Matt's there, because his hands were in front going back, as he goes up, his hands are going to be in line with his right shoulder. And I picked him because he's got a short swing like yourself. But this is what's causing a few problems. So first thing I'd like to see you do is put your bottom against a wall or a fence and try and swing up and miss that fence going up. If we look at Matt's swing here, if we put him against the fence, halfway back he's not going to hit it. He's only going to hit it right at the top of the swing. So that's the first move I want you to work on and tidy up for me. Coming down, I think the moves are pretty good. Okay, I don't really mind that. We can see here the club face is open compared to Matt's, and that's purely because you've taken the club back on the inside. The club, as now we can see here coming down, they're very different positions. This guy here on the right, his toe of the club is almost straight up to slightly closed, and yours is fanned open. And that's purely because your hands have rolled going back. So where your hands are rolling back here, we can see the face is starting to go sort of toe up. Where Matt's here, he's just pushing it away, and we can see at that stage there his club face is closed. So that's where that causes you a bit of grief. Second thing is, I want you to work hard on turning them hips. Coming into impact, the legs are extremely quiet, and that's why the shot goes left for you, Neil. So if you look at this guy's swing here, he's much more athletic with the lower half. So the blocks are where, for me, you whip it inside too much around here, and the hooks are where your legs are too quiet. And this is one of the better swings. So when you follow through, you can see your hips are pointing down the target, but a lot of shots you tended to stop the lower half and was pointing to the right. So first thing is work on the takeaway. So put your bottom against a wall or a fence and miss that going up. Second thing is on the way through, really turn hard with the hips, get them closing. And the most basic things we were doing wrong was, this is where we was aiming at that target. We knew, or after we laid some clubs down, that you was aiming quite a long way to the right of that, and your shoulders were closed, so pointing left. So get the stance square, so feel like you're aiming further left with the feet. Shoulders need to feel like they're aiming right, and then you can work on them two technical moves on the side. So work on that for me, Neil, and you'll get some great results. Thank you.